Lowdown here. Just wrapped up another fan cam to some of the crowd from the O2 Arena. We've just seen Josh Taylor win the Muhammad Ali Trophy, the World Boxing Super Series final by defeating Regis Prograis by a majority decision. Now, very close fight, as everybody expected. Listen, before we got into this fight, everybody said that this was as close to a 50-50 fight as you can get. Now, in my prediction video, I said that this is the kind of fight where it could go either way, but with it being on the O2 Arena here in London, is not exactly Josh Taylor's hometown. Obviously he's from Scotland, but it's as close to his hometown as it's going to be, and Regis Prograis from America. And I said in the preview video that if it does go to a scorecards and it's a close fight, Josh Taylor will get it. Now, I'm not saying Josh Taylor didn't deserve to get it, because I had him winning as well, just about. However, I have to say that scorecard that the last judge had, 117-112, was absolutely ridiculous. Like, can't believe that judge had that scorecard. But listen, you get that in boxing. And I was interviewing some of the fans last night, and some of the fans tonight, sorry, and they were coming out. Some of them were saying it was a robbery, some of them were disgusted, and these were, these were just normal fans. They weren't American fans, they were just British fans. So, I mean, I'm not saying it's a robbery at all. I think Josh Taylor deserved to win, but that scorecard, I just had to throw that in there. That was ridiculous. But let's talk about the fight itself. High intensity chess match, man. Brilliant fight between two top skilled guys, what I said it would be, and neither of them disappointed, man. They both put it all on the line. You saw Josh Taylor's face at the end. His eye was just totally bruised, like it's just totally closed. And Regis Prograis suffered a bloody nose that was affecting him throughout the fight, and he got a cut eye as well. So these two guys put it in there, and like in a fight like this, there isn't really a loser, man. I mean, Regis Prograis can come back from this and he can have another like title shot down the line, but Josh Taylor is the man right now. He's the #1 guy in the division, fully deserved. The guy's only had 16 professional fights, and look at the guys he's beaten. He's beaten Regis Prograis, he's beaten Victor Postal. You know what I mean? He's beaten these kind of guys, man. He's beaten Ahara Davis, like he's beaten Iran Baranchik. This guy, he's quality fighter, man, and he's done it in only 16 fights. So unbelievable talent Josh Taylor is, and the sky's the limit for him now. I think that he needs to just stay at 140, try and unify the rest of the belts, become undisputed champion. I don't think the fight with Ramirez will be that hard to make, so hopefully we can see that fight down the line. And listen, Josh Taylor, he is the goods, man. He is actually the goods. So I've got a really high opinion of him. I think that he did really well tonight, and I think that he did enough to win. But listen, I'm gonna have to go home and watch it on the tape just to be sure, but that is my opinion for the fight. But brilliant fight, man. Let's talk about the heavyweight fight as well before we wrap up. Derek Chisora knocking out David Price in the 4th round. It's a great fight, first of all, man. One fight that I was looking forward to, one fight that we knew was going to be explosive. And I said in my preview, I don't want to sound like that person, but I did say that Chisora would need to make Price uncomfortable from the 1st round, and I could see it, because I could see David Price holding on to Chisora quite a bit. And you know, in the 3rd round, I think the writing was starting to go on the wall. He wobbled like David Price pretty badly towards the end of it, but you know, Price had his moments as well. I mean, he wobbled Chisora too, but towards the end of the 4th, like we saw, like he knocked Price down, and the corner had seen enough. They threw the towel in, and you know, Price is what, 36, 37 years old now, so he's looking like he's probably going to have to retire now. I mean, what more does he have to do? He doesn't really have to prove anything anymore. He's kind of hit his level now. We don't want to see Price getting knocked out after every fight, but he has that vulnerability. You know, he can get knocked out, but he can knock people out as well. So he'll always be available there on TV. But, you know, for his health, and does Price really need this anymore? I'm sure he's financially secure. So, you know, hopefully he can just retire on a high and, you know, just live a good life. Maybe mentor some kids in Liverpool or something. But I think that that's pretty much it for David Price. But Derek Chisora, he'll go on to probably fight Joseph Parker next. He wants to fight Usyk, and you know, the train rolls on for him. So even Chisora, he's like 35 years old now, and he's still here, still chugging along. And what a resurgence in his career it's been. So brilliant for him. Great card overall. We've seen Lawrence Okolie become the European champion. We've seen Lee Selby edge it out over Ricky Burns. So I'm happy with the night itself. We've got some good interviews. Make sure you guys check them out. And we'll be there at the next one, man. The next event over here in the UK, we'll be doing the fan cam. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe by clicking that button, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.